Please be ready for dictation of an exercise number 26 from Progressive Magazine of September 2022. It is a legal matter. 5 seconds. Start. Rule 17 provides for conditions of allotment. Since much turns on the impact of this rule, we would refer to the same. Conditions of allotment and sale of site. The allotment of a site under these rules shall be subject to the 1. The allottee shall, within a period of 15 days from the date of receipt of the notice of allotment, pay to the board 12.5% of the price of the site, and if no such payment is made, the allottee shall be deemed to have declined the allotment. 2. The balance of the value of the shall be paid within 90 days from the date of receipt of the notice of allotment, or such extended period not exceeding 1 year as the chairman may specify. Interest at 15% shall be paid on the said amount for the extended period. If the said amount is not paid within the period of 90 days or the extended period, the earnest money paid by the allottee shall be liable to forfeiture, and the allotment may be cancelled. A. Whose annual income does not exceed 3,600 rupees, he may choose to pay the balance value of the site in quarterly, half-yearly, or annual installments, and the rate of interest on the said amount for the extended period for quarterly payment will be 2%, for half-yearly payments will be 3%, and annual payments 4%. B. Whose annual income exceeds 3,600 rupees but does not exceed 7,200 rupees, interest at 12% per annum shall be paid on the said amount for the extended period. Provided further that where an allottee is a person belonging to a scheduled caste or scheduled tribe or other backward classes, or a nomadic tribe or a wandering tribe or a denotified tribe or a family of defense personnel killed or disabled during the recent war, and whose annual income from all sources does not exceed rupees 5,000, the balance of the value of the site required to be paid under this sub-rule shall be paid by him without interest within a period of 6 years from the date of receipt of the notice of allotment. 3. Until the site is conveyed to the allottee, the amount paid by the allottee for the purchase of the site shall be held by the board as security deposit. After payment under sub-rule 2 is made, the board shall intimate the allottee the actual measurements of the site and the particulars thereof, and a lease cum sale agreement in Form 2 shall thereafter be executed by the allottee and the board and registered by the allottee. If the agreement is not executed within 45 days after the board has intimated the actual measurements and particulars of the site to the allottee, the earnest money paid by the allottee may be forfeited, the allotment of the site may be cancelled, and the amount paid by the allottee after deducting the earnest money refunded to him, every allottee shall construct a building on the site in accordance with the plans and designs approved by the board. If in any case it is considered necessary to add any additional conditions in the agreement, the board may make such additions. Approval of the City of Bangalore Municipal Corporation for the plans and designs shall be necessary when the layout in which the site is situated is transferred to the control of the said corporation. 5. The allottee shall comply with the conditions of the agreement executed by him and the buildings and other bylaws of the board or the corporation, as the case may be, for the time being in force. 6. The allottee shall construct a building within a period of 2 years from the date of execution of the agreement or such extended period in any specified case by written order permit. If the building is not constructed within the said period, the allotment may, after reasonable notice to the allottee, be cancelled, the agreement revoked, the lease determined, and the allottee evicted from the site by the board, and after forfeiting 12.5% of the value of the site paid by the allottee, the board shall refund the balance to the allottee. 7. A. On the expiry of the period of 10 years, and if the allotment has not been cancelled or the lease has not been determined in accordance with these rules or the terms of the agreement, in the meanwhile, the board shall by notice call upon the allottee to get the sale deed of the site executed at his own cost within the time specified in the said notice. B. If the allottee fails to get the sale deed executed within the time so specified, the board shall itself execute the same and recover the cost and other charges, if any, incidental thereto, from the allottee, as if the same are amount due to the board. Stop.